MK1 calling AZ November. Come in November. Do you read me? Now, I wouldn't say that name out here, even on a secure channel. Never know who might be listening. Now, I know where you're headed, so hear me out. When you get to where you're going, gas up at the garage first. I'll find you there and give you the sit rep. Now, don't worry, you can't miss it. I'll contact you. MK1 out. Rangers, you made it. Good. Come into the garage ASAP. I'll have my bots tow your car inside before the gang spot it. You're the Desert Rangers, right? The ones the Patriarch made a deal with? Hey, good to see you. Been hoping you'd show up. Patriarch's got a lot he wants done here, and we ain't got a lot of time to do it. Now here's the deal. Liberty Buchanan is sitting not 200 yards from here in her compound as we speak. But the way things stand, it would take a tactical nuke to crowbar her out. She's managed to make herself the queen of these heathens, the scar collectors, the payassos, and the last few Dorseys. Even the goddamn godfishers are licking her boots. Now, there ain't no way even a crew as tough as you could fight their way in and bring her out alive like the Patriarch wants. But I got a plan. I'm your fucking lifeline out here, assholes. So show me some respect.
Then earn it, jerk.
I'm the mechanic. That means I fix things, right? For the gangs, it's cars, and they trust me because I fix them good. But my real job is fixing things for the Patriarch, like putting sand in the gas tank of Liberty's coupe before it gets on the road. That's why he sent me out here. You get it? Can we get down to business now? How do you think I gained her trust? Hey, I'm willing to be the bad guy if that's what the job calls for. Are you? Now, have I passed your little test? Simple. If I get caught trying to sabotage things, how long is it gonna take the Patriarch to sneak another spy in here? Too long, that's how long. Liberty'll already be knocking on his front door. But if you get caught, I'm still here, and the Patriarch can send another gang of expendable muscleheads to do the dirty work. Got it? Gangs may be loyal to liberty, but they hate each other's guts. All you need to do is get each gang thinking the others are screwing them somehow, and this place will go up like an ammo dump in a firestorm. The payasos and the godfishers are ready to go at each other's throats. They just need a little nudge. As for the scar collectors, they're as like to turn on themselves as they are on anyone else. What I do is talk to their slaves. They've always got dirt on all the infighting. I got a key to the pen they're kept in as a gift. Take it. See what you can find. Maybe turn them against each other. Hey, the intel changes day to day. Anything I got yesterday ain't gonna be current today. You're gonna have to do your own snooping. I can give you the broad strokes, but the nitty-gritty is up to you. Who do you want to know about? The scar collectors, the payasos, the godfishers? The biggest of the gangs, and the toughest. Slavers, body mod addicts, complete barbarians. Biggest weakness is, every one of those sons of bitches wants to be leader. So there's a lot of infighting. The boss right now is Steel Trap, who ousted Cordite. But he fights off challenges from his lieutenants every week, always looking over his shoulder. Maybe you can play on that somehow. The weakest of the gangs. And boy, does that piss them off. They want to be taken seriously so bad. Which is kind of funny since their whole thing is never taking anything seriously. Your friend dies, what a joke. Lose an arm, hilarious. But man, do they get hot when other gangs disrespect them. The head clown is a shrimp named Lecherito. Meanest little fucker I ever met. Always with the put-downs and the insults. I think that's why they made him boss. Nobody could stand in the way of that mouth. Scariest of the bunch. They think they can talk to their sky gods by tying people's living torsos to kites and flying them up to the clouds. The other gangs, at least you understand why they're killing you. The godfishers, who fucking knows? So their leader, Star That Dreams, thinks he's a goddamn messiah. And he hates having to deal with the other gangs. The only reason he's with him is he thinks it's his best shot at getting revenge on the Patriarch. Otherwise, he'd make murder kites out of the other guys and ride into the sunset. Forget about the Dorseys. They're Liberty's personal bodyguards now. They never come out of the compound and they never deal with the other gangs. Except to execute some fool who tries something stupid. You're gonna have to fight the Dorseys no matter what. You just want them to be the only ones you fight, right? Just outside the main compound. But use my key and go through the side entrance. Otherwise the gangs will see you and then the shit will hit the fan. Good. Follow the racetrack north and you'll find the gang compound. Just don't get too close to the front gates. The sentries will attack anything that gets too close, gleefully. And listen, if you need any ammo, weapons, or supplies, talk to me. I get paid in trade, so I got plenty of gear. Ho, ho, ho! Just like Christmas. We're making progress, Rangers. Patriarch ain't paying us to sit around. Here you go.
Calculating suspension impact threshold.
What the hell? Are people locked up in that pen? That ain't right.
What the fuck are you pansy asses doing out here? You? Liberty and the Scar Collectors don't make deals with pussies. They only hire true mercs like us. So get lost, or get dead. Oh, we'll leave you. Leave you dead on the ground, wimps!
Live fire! Live fire!
This is no mine. It's a space station. It must have crashed here during the war.
The door's open. We're... fuck it. They'll just catch us like always. Gotta get out of here somehow. Who are you guys?
Think
Who
you
are
got
you
it.
guys?
The payasos made me eat my own shit, then give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 10.
You think that's worse than the godfishers hanging you on the wind with all your insides hanging out?
That hasn't happened to you, has it? Otherwise, you wouldn't be here talking to me.
With the godfishers, it could happen any day. Yesterday, my friend Virgil accidentally made eye contact with one of Star the Dreams' wives, Zed. Half an hour later, he's a kite.
They
Who are
better
you
dress.
guys?
You know what the rules
I would
are.
if I was them.
Lecherito, you never know what's right or what's wrong until he's clown shoeing you in the testicle.
Blades are almost ready, masters. You're not the masters. Too clean smelling. Who are you? Good one. Good one. Who are you really? They call me Whetstone now. Used to be boss slave and chief head knocker at the company store, but then I lost my eyes. Now I make blades for the masters. Don't make fun of him, and don't make him jealous, or you'll end up disappeared like Cordite and D Sharp. He always says Cordite ran away, but I was working at the company store the night he disappeared, and I saw him put something in Cordite's drink. Shanghai, for sure. That's why I lost my eyes. Steel Trap said I should stop seeing things. She used to run the company store, the bar where the overseers drink. Sang there too. Funny songs about Steel Trap sometimes. He didn't like that. Didn't like that the boys all laughed. So one night, poof, she's gone. Told the SCs she ran away, just like Cordite, but I still had my ears. I heard Steel Trap come into the bar, and I heard him drag her out. Don't know what he did with her, but she didn't just run away. You kidding? They'd cut him up for jerky if they knew. Everybody loved Dee. Searched for her for weeks. Swore vengeance on whoever took her. Never found her, though. He must have buried her deep. Not any scar collectors. Don't want to lose my ears, too. Not supposed to, but... Steel Trap says I'm only supposed to sell to the scar collectors. But he's a bad master, so why not? All right. Just keep an eye out while you're looking, okay? again, masters. What can old Whetstone do? All right. Just keep an eye out while you're looking. Okay.
They call me Stitches. I'm what passes for a doctor around here. You need some stitching? I, was an assistant to a doctor. I watched her cut a lot of legs off, so I know what I'm doing. Mostly. Duh, because they'll kill me if I don't. You got a head wound or something? If you're in one of the gangs, it's free. That's what being a slave is all about. But slaves and outsiders gotta pay. Okay. I mean, where would I go? Again. Need some stitching? Cough up some cash and I'll... Okay.
You don't look like slaves.
Back off, trash! Any closer and we open fire.
I've heard they were similar auto duels before the war. I don't think they were to the death, though.
Ooh, you can smell the burning rubber here at Yuma County Speedway as we head into the final laps of the Cactus Cup. It's been neck and neck this afternoon as Allison Rodriguez and Daryl Stone have led the pack. But now Sammy Martinez is coming up on the high side trying to pass Stone. Coming into the straightaway, Rodriguez has the lead. Stone switches to the inside. Here comes Rodriguez. We've got a three-way fight for the lead. This is gonna be... Whoa! Stone's hit Rodriguez. Martinez can't get out of the way. And now he's hit Stone. Stone and Martinez are locked together and both cars are on fire. We've got a red flag and emergency cruiser trying to reach the cars. Oh man, this looks bad.
Rangers, over here!
Maybe you mamons can help us out. You see, the godfishers were traveling this way with some fresh kite-making materials, but they ran into some giant bisons and they kinda got them trapped. We don't give a wet fart about the godfishers. Oh, but they're poor slaves. Their plight has touched our hearts, and we want to, liberate them. If you take care of the bison, we'll grab the meat stickers, victims. And our boss, Risky Brisket, will give you something cool for your trouble, huh? She's down at Meat Clown, near the Godfisher Shrine. Who, me? No, Chingas! Oh, I mean, bison give me hives. It's a real problem. Nothing. We promise. We're gonna have them over for dinner, and then say adios. Thanks, mamons.
Sorry, not buying his story. Not a word of it.
Meat's back on the board.
Oh God! Help!
Nice work, cabros. We'll take those slaves down to Meat Clown and fatten them up. Oh, give them a good meal. Hey, we tell the jokes around here, pendejos. And if you ain't joking, then you're dead. The payasos don't stand for no funny business, comprende? Fine, pendejos, but you ain't getting what we promised.
Thanks again for saving us, strangers. We'll make a run for it soon.
Thanks again for saving us, strangers. We'll make a run for it soon.
Woe unto mankind, who set the skies aflame and filled the heavens with ash. For darkness has fallen on the broken earth, and the lords of the heavens have turned their faces from us. Thus, we must appease them with offerings, blood, and flesh, and bone. Strike off their limbs and bind their torsos to the kites, as has always been our way. Now, cast your sacrifices into the skies, brothers and sisters, and verily, the clouds shall part,